this grand investment, I found nothing but snow and willow trees, yet along with the smell of freshness. My eyes were covered by a white veil that made everything seem pure and holy, but somehow I sensed the feeling of silence and solemnity. It was exactly my first impression of Montreal and a cold January. Most people who haven't been to Montreal, a city like Montreal, covered by snow for almost 6 months or above, might mistake the living here for being boring and dull. However, I am glad we were wrong. I experienced amazing activities and unforgettable activities such as skiing, cross-country road traveling, ice fishing, and even dog sledding. With the average temperature below 0 degrees Celsius, lakes and rivers freeze into thick ice to withstand the weight of temporary cabins, vehicles, and make ice activity possible. There are two ways of ice fishing. One is done more comfortably and luxuriously inside a cabin on the ice, and the other is done without question outside of it, and we unfortunately done either the latter. It was so freezing cold that the temperature as of winter was down to minus 40 degrees Celsius, and that every Taiwanese could hardly withstand a cheer, and leaving the surrounded living the bay eaten and dashed into the warm and cozy cabin. Dog sledding is another fascinating shot. While indulging in the joy of speed and beautiful scenery of wilderness, you suffer the cold and chilly blizzard going down our spines. Women around the world share the same shopping addictive character and a nature love for beauty. And Montreal women are no exception. In addition to shop on the street, they shop underground the city. Montreal people have developed an underground city to fight against the cold of winter. Every building is linked together underground and built approximately 5 floors or over downward. Crowds flock together in shops, restaurants, and markets. As crazy as it is beyond your imagination, there are even malls inside this underground city to cater to such huge demand of shopaholics from the rest of the city. As Brazil is a subtropical island, we have flattered ourselves to being with our beginners and passionate characters. However, it only proves our ignorance of the fact that in this ice-covered Montreal lives a city of people infused with perseverance and determination that yearns for the passionate living. They appear to be far more splendid and vigorous in the reflection of pure and holy snow. I was totally enchanted and dazzled for so long. I am Michelle. It was my journey reflection from Montreal. I often call myself a winter girl when I was born in a cool January. I share the same character with Montreal that giving you the image of cold, stern, and distance at the very first sight. But on the contrary, to be a very passionate and active girl, as long as you come to get acquainted with me. Traveling has always been a common interest for my family and me. As traveling from country to country, calling a place one by one, my characters blend with exotic culture and has a profound influence on me. Take my hobbies for instance. I am fond of drawing and any art relations in the Western style, such as architecture and fashion. I admire how metropolitan and modern New York can be with neat and simple design. I used to read Vogue and Elle, foreign fashion magazines, to imitate how celebrities dress up. Traveling has not only broadened my horizons with global perspective, but also makes me a bold explorer, innovative and new and untried adventures, being eager to make new friends, and especially appreciating and savoring delicacy in modern world. Though ice covered with indifference, I am actually infused with fiery energy inside of my body. Once again, I am Michelle. Nice to meet you, and Toastmaster of the evening.